Ryan Brown from J. Ryan Brown Law. We are talking about probation and what happens if you catch a new charge while on paper. We get this question all the time. If somebody's on probation and they catch a new charge, do they have to be convicted of the new charge before the probation can be revoked? It's a great question, and the answer in Georgia is no. So there's a couple of ways and reasons why that is. First, the burden of proof on the new charge and the burden of proof on the probation violation are different. When you have a criminal charge and you've never been convicted of it, the state must prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt to get a conviction. However, if you're on probation and you're accused of violating your probation, they only have to prove that it's more likely than not that you violated your probation. So they're very different standards, right? One's kind of middle, 51% kind of. The other one is almost certain. So they're very different. And then the action against your probation and the criminal charge are completely distinct. Now, that doesn't mean that the evidence isn't going to overlap. It doesn't mean you might not be able to resolve them together, but there is no requirement that prosecutors go forward on the new charge before the VOP. It's a common misconception. A lot of people think that, but that is simply not the case. You do have the right to have a hearing on the VOP charge or the VOP violation, but it is not in front of a jury. It's in front of a judge, and the standards are different. So the state does not have to go forward on the new charge first. They do not have to get a conviction first to violate your probation. In fact, you could be found not guilty of the new charge at trial and still have your probation revoked based on that. It's not, it doesn't feel like that should be the case, but probation is very, very strict, and if you violate, they're really holding you to the letter of the law and being very strict on that. If you have any questions about VOP, subscribe, follow our playlists for more information, and call us at 470-635-1725.